Welcome to AUC News. This is Shahd Sakr, and joining us today are Nada Sheikh and Yusuf Tariq. Nada and Yusuf are both players on AUC's football teams. Nada has helped her team reach and win nationals for the first time in AUC's women's football history. Yusuf has been on the men's team for 3 years and has joined his team members at the Barcelona International Tournament. Hi, how are
Hi.
you?
Hello,
Hi.
how are you?
Yusuf, did you ever consider playing any other sport than football? And at the end, why did you stick to football?
Well, growing up, I used to play swimming and tennis, but ever since the first day I started playing football, I thought it was the best sport, and I was really doing well in it. And also, I prefer team sports over individual sports.
Yeah. Nada, when and how did you start playing football?
I started playing football when I was 4 years old. How is somewhat of a long story or process that I went through. I played so many different sports, including swimming, basketball, baseball, t-ball, tennis, and eventually I played football, and I felt like that's the sport I'm best at, and that's the sport I like the most, and so I just continued with it.
Yusuf, what's the dressing room like before and after a game?
I mean, we're always in a good mood, and there's always positive vibes, and we're always excited to play. We're always laughing, and it's really nice feeling before the match that everyone's happy and laughing, and we're always ready for the match. Whenever we have to play, we know we're gonna get serious and we're gonna start playing the match, and we're gonna focus on the match.
Okay. Nada, how long have you been on the team, and has it changed throughout the years? Because I heard there was a switch with the coaches, some of the team members. So, what was the change overall? Yeah.
Well, first of all, I've been on the team for 4.5 years. What changed was when I first came, there was a coach. He was a good coach. However, the girls didn't take him seriously. People didn't commit to the team. There just wasn't this sense of commitment that you have to respect. And so because of this, I don't think we were able to achieve things that are that great as what we achieved in the last Nationals tournament. Then last year, a different coach came, and he kind of created this sense of we're a team, we all have to be committed, we all are in this together. And so by doing this, I think we were able to achieve the past year's achievements.
Very good. Yusuf, what do you think is the reason behind the men's team not being able to achieve a title for the past few years?
I mean, I guess stability of coaches, because maybe every semester is always a new coach, and he's always trying to implement his strategies into the team. And because we're not stable enough, and some people don't take it serious enough, because the timing of the trainings isn't always appropriate with the timings of the players that play professionally. So therefore, we're always missing some players from our matches or from training, and yeah, that's it.
What time do you think was the golden age for the men's football team?
When I entered the team in my first semester, I think that was the best team that ever played in the university history, and I think they came fourth in the nationals, and they won they won actually 5 private tournaments in Egypt in a row, and I'm not sure if what they did internationally, but I think they won 1 tournament. So yeah, they were a really good team.
Yeah, so most of them are now graduated.
They all graduated probably in my first year or something.
Okay. Nada, I heard that your team made history last year with the nationals. How does it feel to be a part of AUC's history?
Yeah, we did actually win first place in nationals, and it honestly felt great because our commitment wasn't any normal commitment. We were practicing weekends, weekdays, and it was very intense. At some point, we just our bodies felt like they needed rest, but we still went through it and we still tried. And so at the end, when we got the results of nationals and we won, it was a great feeling, honestly. It's inexplainable.
How did you prepare for nationals, and how was your victory after such an accomplishment?
We practiced, definitely. The practices in general, a lot of them. Before football, we did fitness, and this by itself was a big factor that led us to
Yeah.
winning. Plus the football tactics that we practiced, all in all, both together, they helped to achieve everything actually, not only the tournament, but everything we achieved last semester.
And what about the victory of the team as a general? How did you celebrate this?
We celebrated. We went out as a team. We enjoyed a nice dinner together. We had our own award ceremony where each player was congratulated, and it felt nice. It felt nice that the university is acknowledging the effort that we put into the victory.
Yusuf, you went to the Barcelona International Tournament with your team this semester. How would you rate your performance as a team?
I mean, obviously we're very disappointed because this semester we were unbeaten in all our official matches. So when we went to Barcelona, like we were really focused. We really wanted to do something. We really wanted to win. And then the quarterfinals, we were unlucky and we lost. The match ended 0-0, and then we lost in penalties. And especially because our new coach, Bob, he's a new head of sports. He's a new sports director. He put so much effort with us, and we've been training really hard from the beginning of the semester because Barcelona was our goal. But unfortunately, we lost in the quarterfinals because we were a bit unlucky in penalties. So hopefully we're focusing because we have about 2 or 3 more competitions next semester, and hopefully we're going to win something.
Hopefully. Nada, our society generally, they do not accept women playing football as a sport. So were there any obstacles that you had to overcome as a female athlete? And other than that, did you ever receive any negative comments from strangers, from people in general? And how did your parents actually accept you playing football? How did they take?
No,
when
my
you told
parents. My parents themselves were never exposed to this. This part of society that says like a woman can't play football. Football is a man's sport. Myself and them, we were both never exposed to this. So they were always supportive. That's for my parents. As for when we moved to Egypt, because I used to live abroad before, I did face this. And even from some family members, they said like, "You're a girl. What are you doing? This is a masculine sport." But the thing is, what people don't know is that you can be strong and fierce, if you want to call it, on the field, and at the same time be completely feminine, completely normal off the field. You don't have to fall under the stereotypes that Egyptians typically have of a woman playing football. So yes, I did face a lot of this criticism, but it never really affected me because I know that at the end of the day, I'm not masculine and I'm not a man. And that's it. So,
what is your future plan as a football player?
Honestly speaking, in Egypt, it's kind of limited. You can't really go anywhere unless I decide to go abroad and continue it as a professional career. But I am doing it currently as a hobby because I have other future plans career-wise. But I do definitely want to continue playing until whenever, until I just can't take it anymore. Because at the end of the day, it's a sport, and sports are always good for you, and so that's my plans.
Yusuf, what also is your future plan as a football player?
I mean, like with uni, I've never played professionally in a club, and also at the same time the university team. And I think I'm a bit too old right now to start pursuing my professional career. So basically, like after uni, I'm gonna probably stop playing football at the university and stop playing like competitive sport, because I'm gonna be focusing more on my education and my career.
Okay, thank you guys for joining us today. Good luck with your future plans. Hopefully the girls team wins next year's nationals and continue to win from here on out. As for the boys, keep up the good work and surely you'll continue to make us proud. I'd like to thank Nada and Yusuf for being with us today and sharing their stories. Thank you.
Thank you very much.